Well, it turns out that building this standing table was a lot more complicated than I thought it would be. In my previous video, I briefly mentioned how I was going to raise my regular table and make it into a standing table. And that's something that I've been planning on doing for the whole summer now. I figured it'd be easy just to buy some 4x4s and drill a few holes in them and then stick the legs of the tables into the holes. But it wasn't that easy. What ended up happening is I couldn't find a drill bit that was wide enough for not the length or the width of the table leg, but the hypotenuse from corner to corner of the table leg. I actually used the Pythagorean theorem to figure out the diameter of the drill bit that I needed, and I couldn't find one big enough. So I was brainstorming with my dad on some ideas what I could do, and he suggested using a PVC pipe. And at first I thought that would be more complicated, but it ended up being pretty straightforward. It was just kind of time consuming. So what I ended up doing was getting 2-inch PVC pipe, and I cut the PVC pipe to the height that I needed, and I just got some little white caps to put on the bottom for the feet of the legs. Basically the gist of it is that I put the PVC pipe around the leg, extending it the whole length of the leg from floor to the tabletop, and cut the pieces of wood into long thin strips, just filling in the gaps with pieces of wood. So this is me putting it together, and that's pretty much it. Turned out pretty nice. I like it. It took longer than I thought it was, but the table's pretty solid. I'm really happy with the way it looks. I have a coworker who has a different table that it worked out well to use the 4x4 blocks. So it really depends. If you have a regular table and you are trying to raise it to be a standing table, I wouldn't necessarily do it this way because every table is a little different, and you might prefer a different method than this. If you raised your table to be a standing table and you did it a different way, then please leave a comment below for anyone who's looking for maybe an alternative way to do it with their table. I know that some tables have tapered legs, so I'm not sure if this would necessarily work for a table like that. Some have round legs, some have legs that are all different shapes. So I'm curious to know what other people did. But this way worked for me, and it's a pretty solid table. I'm really happy with the way that it turned out, and I hope you enjoyed watching. So thanks a lot for checking out this video, and if you're one of my future students watching, I hope you're excited to use this table because I'm really happy with it, and I think you guys will love it too. So talk to you guys later.